Hey everybody, welcome to Omotesando. This is Cat Street that leads from Shibuya Station to Omotesando. There's a bunch of donut shops in this area and it is a sweltering hot day. I'm sweating. And in the streets of Harajuku, I noticed that there's not really good signal for doing a live stream. So I thought I would start right here because there's a signal. Yeah, you know, this area is really famous for having donut shops. I don't know when this actually occurred, but if you go into Google Maps and you just search donuts, you come up with all of these places. Now, some of them might be just a convenience store, but there's like, I'd say maybe like 12 different donut shops that are starting to gain some traction just selling donuts. Some of them on the streets, you can see them boiling in the oil. We're gonna take a look at some of them. I had to take the pictures in advance walking around this area. Joining us in the background are our friends from Hawaii, Photo Look Hawaii. There's Austin and Cheryl joining us. Maybe they can eat some of these donuts. I don't know if I can eat all of them. Any of the leftovers is up for fair games, and Kanai, of course, can possibly munch on them as well. But I've gone to the shops and buy some of them. So the first place that I wanted to go to eat, but I couldn't, just check out this line here. What do you guys think this is here? This line was so far out the door for a donut. I couldn't believe it. And this donut shop, I mean, this is the first place that I went to, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna happen. This place is called I'm Donut, and I don't know how good it is because I couldn't get to the front of the line to eat one, and I'm not going to stand in line for 30 minutes for something that's going to put me in the hospital eventually, and I had to pay for the privilege, and it's kind of expensive. So they must be really good or something. I don't know, but this is what the offerings were. There were just 3 apparently, the normal, the pistachio, and like egg, and they seem to make them right there in the shop. They move as fast as they possibly can, but they have a line. Look at that. That's a little bit much for me for a donut. Maybe, I don't know. Apparently, they're so good that people do wait up to an hour for them. But today is Saturday. That's probably the worst it's going to get because there's actually another I'm Donut shop just in Shibuya that was on that map there. So that's a little bit crazy. So the next place that I went to, and the first donut that I actually picked up here on the ground, I'm gonna show you. This was a cool one. This was called, what was that place called? TCB or something? The country's best yogurt? No, that's not it. Oh, BPC Donuts. And they were frying them right there on the, they're frying them right there on the street almost. And you could see them at work, which is kind of cool. They're taking the paper off of the bottom of it. All of them are like that cream donut, the filling kind, where they just have the different tastes that are in the cream, right? So if you just get the cream donut, you can kind of figure out what it tastes like by just using your imagination. But I think for this one, we're gonna try first. It looks good, right? This is on the other side of Omotesando, not too far away from Omotesando Hill's main entrance, about 5 minutes from there, between there and the intersection where the Tokyo building is with the mirror. You can see there was kind of a line there. So a nice shot of my mouth here. Oh no, this is the other place. Hold on a second. This is my other shot. Oh, I didn't bring that one in here. So here are the donuts right here. Let's check it out. I'm gonna do it in the shade because it's really hot today. And you have a great shot of Luke's legs. So that really makes it even more impressive. So this is the one here. This is the glazed donut. Check it out. And it's really puffy and it's soft and it doesn't look like it has a ton of glazed sugar on there, right? So it looks like it's okay. So we're gonna try this one first, just a bite, because you can see how much oils and how doughy and springy it is. There's a lot of things you can test for in this type of an episode. We're testing for springiness, sweetness, oiliness. Itadakimasu. All right, so not too oily. It's very bready, doughy. It's heavy. It's lightly sweet. It's not overly sweet, so that's kind of a good thing. So you could probably eat 3 or 4 of them. You can really eat 3 or 4 of them. This next one probably has seen better days. This one's been in my bag for about 10 minutes, would you say? 10, 15 minutes. It's the normal cream donuts. It's just the most popular one. You know, the funny thing was that she didn't really put it in a bag or a box or anything. She just handed it to me on the street like this, and I brought my own bag. I guess that saves some money there. Good for the environment, but not great for a video stream because it doesn't look so attractive. But if I take it out, you can see it really is glistening. All the sugar in there looks like diamonds. Even though the sun's kind of getting behind a cloud here, it does look really good. Right, you can tear off it there. Right, you go right inside there. The cream looks good. Like are those vanilla beans in there? Oh yeah. Now that's really good. The vanilla beans and the cream, fresh, still chilled. They make the donuts hot and then they put a chilled cream in there. It's not a heavy cream. Like, you know, that's not... It's like a raw cream, you know, it's been whipped, a whipped cream, but there's not a lot of sugar in there. The sugar is on the outside of the donut, so the cream has it still... That's smart. The cream retains the cream taste without the sugar and the cream. There's some vanilla beans in there, but the sugar around the donut is what gives it the sweetness, not the cream. That's a good lesson for those at Dunkin' Donuts, perhaps. All right, the next and final place that I wanted to show you on this somewhat ridiculous donut tour is this place. Now this one, I've been wanting to go to it for a very long time. It's called the Little Bakery in Omotesando. It's about a 5-minute walk from here. Lots of people in there, but not nearly as crowded as the I'm Donut spot, which just sells donuts. This place has sandwiches and coffee and stuff, and the donut prices are reasonable. They're under 500 yen, which I thought was impressive. Here's a look at the menu. They had ice cream, which looked awesome. This is more of a cafe place, and actually I was vibing with it. I felt really cool. If you look inside, they have those cinnamon rolls. I'm gonna have to pick one up for Kanai. But it was the donuts in the back there. They looked so good. Those are what I'm talking about when we're thinking about gourmet donuts. And the prices, again, pretty reasonable. There's the Nutella one, the maple bacon one. Which one do you get? Oh, okay, I guess it's the maple bacon seems to be like the one that's gonna win out here. But I picked up 2. And I want to try the 2 donuts from there, and we're gonna compare them. This is the way it is. All right, here we go. This one is the first one from the little bakery, and you know what? Of course I picked up that maple donut one. You can see the bacon glistening in the sunshine. Not from gold, but from maybe bacon, oil, or fat. And that's a pretty good thing, maybe. That's the first one we're gonna try here. Because it's got chips of bacon in there. And the next one, just because of the color, I thought that this was impressive. When I open up the package, you're gonna see it even more. It's got like this green, minty color to it, and I thought that the mint might cool me down in the summer heat. This one, again, all these are under 500 yen, which is crazy. This has cookies and chocolate, and I don't know how they hit this price point, but it's cheaper than the other places, and it looks way better. So I'm not sure what the people are lining up for. Why are they lining up when there's a better donut shop, you know, stuck in the middle of Omotesando? There was like virtually, well, only 2 people ahead of me. I can wait. You know, Luke and I were talking about this. If there's a line, we kind of just pass it up. But if there's like too deep, maybe it's worth waiting for. All right, let's try this out here. This is the little donuts. It's bacon. I'm not gonna keep you in suspense here. I usually will do that, try to build up the suspense. Oh wait, I need to clean the palate. Apparently food reviewers need to clear the palate. So I ended up going Tommy Lee Jones and going black here for coffee. Kampai. All right, clean the palate. Little bitterness here. And of course, we're gonna go right in for this maple bacon. I'm gonna open this up with you guys here. Omotesando. No place to sit because there's no signal around the restaurant. Here we go. Whoa, that just flipped right open. Look at those pieces of bacon. What? That's, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's do some glamour shots here. That is hardcore. Like, I don't know. That's pretty hardcore. Check it out here. All right, let's open up the other one here. We can do them both. Pure bacon. All right, this is the mint one. What do you guys think? Honestly, expected more fat. Right? Somebody that there's the color, you can see it. It looks pretty good. If I put them side to side, which one do you think is going to be the more delicious one? Here, hold on a second. We can just go. Which one do you think is going to be the more delicious donut? If you're putting them together, I don't know. That's a tough call. You guys vote in the comments below. This is a live stream, so we can see what everyone is saying. Most of them are going, the mint looks good. Maple bacon, how could you beat bacon? Ramsey Silence in the house. Kanai and Leo need donuts. You got it, brother. I'm gonna pick up some at that little bakery. I'm gonna pick some up at the little bakery. But yeah, it looks like bacon's getting more love, but the mint is getting some love in here too. It's a close call. Ramsey Silent goes bacon. CL goes bacon. More Zaderman goes mint. All right, so the face-off is between this one bakery now. Literally. Oh, okay. I'll put this here. All right, we're just gonna have to go in for it. Just gonna have to go in for it. I'm gonna pick them up. I think this would make a pretty cool thumbnail. Holy smokes, it is soft. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful donuts, but they're really messy, so that's why. Hold on a second. That's what I'm talking about here. This is the battle between the maple bacon and the, we lose some chocolate there. That's a chunk of chocolate. It landed in the tray. That's really good chocolate. All right, let's just go right into it. Mint chocolate. And it looks like there's some raspberry on there. What? That's good. I think it's more baked, so it seems like it's gonna be healthier. Check it out here. You can see inside, the yeast did its job. It's fluffier, but it's a heavy donut. But you can see the air pockets in there, which is great. It gives it some springiness to it. I'll just say this is a better donut. It's not oily. You can definitely get the chocolate taste in there, but it's not overly chocolatey, unless you get a chunk of chocolate. Yeah, it's very overly chocolatey. All right, here we go, bacon maple. Clean the palate. It's gotta be done. American breakfast. It tastes like pancakes and bacon.
Looks good.
Doesn't feel so good in my belly though. The sun's pounding down on me and I have a bucket full of oil. These are certainly oilier, I would say, than the other one, but I like this little bakery. That wins for me. Ramsey Selling. I'm gonna get some cinnamon rolls from there. Take for Kanai, because I think she's gonna appreciate that more than the donuts, but that, my friends, that's how you eat donuts on the street in Omotesando and while people are staring at you. Did you see all the people watching me? Like, the Japanese are like, whoa, what's he doing here eating on the street? And then all the other people are like, that looks good. Where'd you get that? Like, you can tell with their eyes. But there you go. I mean, I think if you're in Japan, this is the one thing. Like, I think these are more for tourists than they are for local residents. I'm not going to travel that far for donuts, but if you're coming halfway around the world, I think you should go get some sushi and maybe eat some okonomiyaki or some takoyaki, or maybe go into a nice Wagyu steakhouse or something. I'm not sure if donuts are the thing, but if you're living out in the countryside in the U.S., they don't have stuff like this. I don't remember ever seeing some weird stuff, but there's so many donut shops, and if you like donuts back home, why not maybe come out and try it? I don't know if it's an attraction, but it's kind of fun to try it. It's just it's not fun to wait in line like here at the I'm Donut. That's a little bit much. And if I look back at it, I really appreciated stuff like this. They were actually cooking it right in front of you. You could see the freshness of it, and you know, like, it's not soaked in oil that's been sitting for a few hours. It's soaked in oil that's been sitting for 5 minutes. Maybe it's a little bit better. I don't know. But, you know, it's in Japan. You're going to eat. Somebody said you could take 30,000 steps a day in Tokyo, but you're going to need to walk about 100,000 to work off all the food that you ate here. And they're not wrong. There's a lot of food around this area. And I've noticed just in the last 2 or 3 years in the Omotesando Shibuya area, the amount of stand foods where they just open up the front and you can take it away and eat it somewhere else has really exploded. But this has also led to some issues like, where's the trash can? That's why I always travel with plastic bags to throw it away. Jack in the Donuts is one of the funniest names I've seen in Okinawa. They have Jack in the Donuts at Akihabara. That's where Peter and I like to go to get the donuts. They're okay. That creme brulee donut, I think, is pretty good. But the rest of the stuff, I think, it's not worth paying for too much. I think it's just more of a gimmick. But that little bakery, though, I'm going to go back in there, Ramsey, and get some more for Leo and Kanai. And I appreciate the super chat here. Hey, all right, we're finished. What do you guys have to say? Photo Luke Hawaii.
How's it going, you guys?
Plug
good
here.
to see you guys. We're just bugging John on our, yeah. It's Austin and Cheryl.
Austin, look how big he is. You guys can see on the live stream like 5 years ago, Austin was a third of the size. He was like way down here, like Leo size, and something happened. Bigger than Dad now.
Yep.
How long are you here for?
We're here until the 30th, so we got a good amount of time, and we're just gonna hang out and enjoy Tokyo. Now we were in Hokkaido earlier, in Sapporo, and we're just gonna try to enjoy, do all the things that we love. We always love Tokyo. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when you guys come here and visit.
Yeah.
And that's not a boom mic, that's a 360 camera.
Yeah, it's a 360. Sorry.
Yamato Games, funny. Yeah. So what's the weather like in Hawaii? I guess it's different.
Yeah, it's hot. There's power outages in Chinatown right now, so it's not a good. Yeah, we're missing a lot of bad things. Well, that's okay. Yeah.
Here you just got the rainy season. It's not too bad right now.
Yeah.
The sun is out. Yesterday was raining all day, as you guys saw, and today it's sunny all day, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, what are you gonna eat for dinner? Donuts?
We don't know. Yeah, I know, right?
I know what you can eat for breakfast.
Some of those donuts now. No.
I'm going back to that little donut. Well, thanks, guys. It was great to see you guys and all of you watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. Sorry that we started a little late. The signal in there is non-existent. It was hard to find that, and also the lines. I did not expect people waiting in line for something that's going to put you in the hospital one day. So I mean, I might get that cinnamon roll instead of a donut, but they're pretty darn good. I get it. If you're gonna try it once in your life, I would try that little donuts, but maybe that I'm Donuts, someone's got to go there and give it a little spin. That egg donut seems to be pretty popular. The pistachio as well. All right, everybody. See you again. Mata ne. Bye bye.